Hello everybody, Fearmy Games are back with another Guild Wars Factions playthrough. You may be wondering, why are we in the Vastberg Armory? What we're going to do Unwaking Waters? And you'd be correct, I am planning on doing the Unwaking Waters. But between videos, which this one's a bit more delayed than I was planning on, like it's busy and all that jazz. But I was doing a vanquish with some of my guild members on this character because it was the only one that I had that hadn't vanquished that area that could also access it. So we ended up vanquishing, I think it was Ferndale over here, I want to say. And ended up finishing the Wicked Warden's quest. I figured I would turn that in on camera. So it says, thank you for your efforts. It's troubling to hear that their numbers have increased so much, but I appreciate your work. Please continue to eliminate any wardens you come across. We might not be able to destroy them all, but every little bit helps. And that was from Dunmel Gorhoff. I'm pretty sure he's also the same guy who gave us the quest, too. Our reward is 3,000 experience, 1,000 Kurzik faction, 250 gold, and an equipment acquisition. That's nice. And also, additionally, when I know, I noticed since I was here, I was like, oh yeah, I can buy some weapons. So I was like, I noticed I'm still using my old staff here, and well, it's not a bad staff, but it's not maxed out, and we're getting near to the end of the campaign. And I had to spend I had to spend like 120 platinum on my assassin like last week because my assassin wasn't very well built and the heroes were pretty weak, so that caused some issues when some of my guild leaders were trying to vanquish Riven because they were also playing their all characters, so none of us had our main heroes that would allow us to kind of power through things. So I spent 120 platinum getting a whole like 4 or 5 heroes built up as well as my assassin to get into a proper build. Technically two proper builds, but the primary one being I ended up getting the anniversary skill with the proof of triumph and built her up. But on part of that one, I noticed that while not the best option, an acceptable option for a weapon is I could get a 40/40 set for a wand and a focus because I think the main concern about it is the fact that it's specifically channeling magic that it's tied to, not all spells. But I think the benefit of the staff is that it has the skill recharge of all spells. But in my current build, I only use channeling magic except for summon spirits, but that's only 5 second cooldown. 2.5 doesn't matter to me. And Flesh of My Flesh doesn't have a cooldown either, so I figured why not? I might as well just do the same thing here. So I didn't take any gold here. This is the platinum that we built up here. I bought the materials we needed before I started the recording. So we're gonna get channeling focus, which has the skill recharge of channeling magic spells 20%, and has the skill recharge channeling spells 20%. And then, of course, to make it a 40/40, the wand that we're getting, which is the Ritualist Cane, will do the exact same thing. So altogether, it gives us a 40% chance of having the skill recharge spells and halves the um, um, the 40% of having our channeling spell cast time and the recharge time, which I figured is quite nice and will serve our purpose as well and give us a little bit of a boost before we get into Unwaking Waters in terms of power. And that means this staff we don't need anymore. It's served us well for I don't know how long, but quite a long time. And we will retire it now. So let's go to Unwaking Waters. So after a few episodes of doing side quests, I would like to get some of the main story out of the way. While I'm looking for a quick merchant and the whatchamajiggy, let's get our group together. First, we want Danica, our healer. We want Professor Guy. Let's do Eve. I don't remember if she's Blood's Power or if she's the Minimancer one, but I'm gonna grab her either way. Let's see, Sin, Aiden, I guess I'll do probably Devona. I'm thinking because I don't remember liking Brutus in my group, and I don't know what the Vile Henchman does. So let's take Devona. It give us a bit of a frontline fighter that also has some CC skills. I at least assume she does. She's wielding a giant hammer. And then let's get this mission started. Just gonna make sure my sound is properly where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it looks fine. I think this is the third to last mission of the campaign, so that'll be fun. I'm pretty sure the bonus is just like every other bonus. For some reason, I don't have a primary quest. Oh, I wonder if there's supposed to be Lux and Kurzik side. Yeah. Would make sense with there's some way we can go on a Kurzik. Oh, sorry. I was getting some water. My dog ended up going in the direction of where I was putting down the water. I'm sorry, baby girl. Let's see, I wonder. Anyway, what if I say hello? No, no, it's NPCs. There's the mission objectives. It just says to weaken Kunavang to destroy the barrier. Which, if memory serves, this mission is essentially just charge down the area, basically, fight Kunavang. She'll like retreat every so often, come back to fight. I could be wrong there. Kunavang says, "Who are these mortals? Are they really so brave as to enter my domain? Or truly they are fools who wish for tickets to the underworld?" That's not very nice. We're not that foolish, just a little bit foolish. She keeps getting interrupted, I assume by the Dominion henchman. She's trying to use like a special ability. Oh my god, did we already beat the mission? We'll find out. There's Lux inside there. Oh no, we do have a fight, but you know that was faster than I thought it was going to be. Not gonna lie. No, she's already killed one of my precious spirits. Ow, that hurts. I may go down, guys. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I'm gonna resummon my spirits as soon as I can, even though it probably is not gonna be necessary considering how, dead she's looking.
You have released me from his grasp.
Shiro's grasp?
Yes, it was his touch that corrupted my body and fought for control of my spirit. His foul presence tore at my flesh and withered my bones. Still, I resisted. You brought me back to this life, and I owe you a tremendous debt.
Please, it is enough of a reward to simply be in your presence. You owe us nothing.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Never refuse.
I don't know why the audio cut out there, which is...
When the time is right, I will grant you the powerful magics you require to defeat Shiro, the unholy deceiver. Together we will send him back to the underworld where he belongs.
What is it he seeks?
Judging from the locations where we've encountered him, I'd say he's doing research.
Research? For what?
Yes, you are right. He must be preparing a spell.
A spell? To do what?
To leave the spirit realm and join your world again as flesh and blood.
We congratulate you. Your debt to us is nearly paid in full. Complete this final task, and you have earned your mortality.
What is it you ask of us?
Shiro is very close to getting what he is after. He needs to do only one last deed to cast his spell.
What deed? What will he do?
That which cursed him in the first place. He will spill the blood of the royal family.
The Emperor?
Yes, the blood of your emperor is the last component needed to give Shiro back his mortality. Your final task is to stop this from happening.
Hurry now. You have no time to waste.
Completed it in 1 minute and 39 seconds. We're just that good. That buff from the new one, that's what pulled us over the edge. I'm calling it now. I'm glad that wasn't the final mission, just like the third to final mission. Alright, so Kudaving has a quest for us. She says, the threads of fate are coming together, weaving one with the other. A tapestry is forming, but its patterns are unclear to me. Master Toga has managed to bring friends and enemies together for an assault on Shiro's army. Join him at Raizu Palace and look for me in your time of need. To the palace I go! So basically, we go back to the palace, so we need to go to Caning Center. Few of our henchmen have left us. That's okay. We'll probably get at least some of them back. You know, the mission I'm most concerned about, to be entirely honest with you, is not Raizu Palace. It's not that hard to do. Admittedly, I haven't done it without heroes in a while, so it might be harder that way. But is the final mission, because it's a bit of a pain in the butt, even with heroes, if you don't have the heroes properly kitted out. So we'll see how hard it is with henchmen. So this palace guard Sukim, her default saying is to ask to say sorry, but you cannot pass through here without proper authorization. I've said take it back to the palace. She says, thank the gods you have come. The palace has been overtaken, and Master Togo told me that when you arrived, I was to escort you into the palace immediately. From there, you are to speak with Captain Say. Let me know when you're ready to enter the palace. Let's go. I am ready. Yes, I am certain this is the third time I've pressed a prompt. New cutscene.
Lock down the palace! Activate the defenses!
But sir, our men are out there too. They'll be killed.
Don't fool yourself, soldier. Those men are already dead. And we will be too if you don't do as I tell you.
As you command.
Emperor! The palace is surrounded and the main hall is under attack. It will not be long before the walls of this chamber are breached. We must take you to safety.
We're surrounded? By whom? Who would attack the royal palace?
He has returned, my Emperor. Shiro Tagachi.
Do your worst.
All in good time, Emperor. All in good time.
The palace has been breached. The Emperor is within Shiro's grasp.
Take heed, my friends. There are more spirit warriors on the horizon. They will arrive at the palace gates within the hour.
Once inside the palace walls, we cannot afford to be caught between two forces. We'll get cut to pieces.
Menlo is right. We will have to split up. Some of you will have to stay here and hold this gate.
Yeah, I just forgot I was going to add a little quick. For some reason, the game audio cut out. It's not just a recording thing. Back in the Kunave cutscene, when we were saying it's like, oh, nothing is needed. Basically, the part where it cut out is the Kunave says, you shouldn't, just go against the generosity of somebody who could eat you whole. That's what part cut. Essentially, is what cut out. I think just slightly different words, but it's same idea. And I knew myself during the cutscene just that way I wouldn't make up any interruptions. But then I realized that I'd added some extra commentary that just got muted because I forgot that I did that. Captain Say says, as you can see, the palace has been breached. It is absolute chaos in there. The afflicted are spreading their sickness to all within, and Shira's taken the Emperor. You are the only hope to save the Emperor, and with him, Kantha. We will hold this gate at all costs. Defeat Shiro. We have all suffered too much to fail now. I accept this quest, but this quest will be done another time. Because, I don't know, I don't remember how long it takes to do Raizu Palace. I don't remember if it's one of the longer ones or about medium length. But I doubt it's as short as Unwaking Waters. I was actually expecting that whole episode to be me going through Unwaking Waters. Instead, it was just like, not even 2 minutes long. Finished. Power creep is real, man. Power creep is real. But when we get back, we will do the Raizu Palace mission. And then we have the Imperial mission, which might be the same part. It really depends on how long it takes for Raizu Palace. If Raizu Palace takes maybe 20-30 minutes, 2 parts. But if it takes only 10 minutes, then I might just make it 1 part, because Shiro's mission, while difficult, is very short. Relative, because it's just a boss fight, you and him duking it out, and some of the mechanics of that fight are a lot simpler when it's just you and henchmen than are with people. Because with people, you get teleported down below, and you have to run back up or die. Things like that. But when it's just you and heroes, I assume it's a bit of a mercy that way your heroes aren't just spazzing out because you're so far away. The game creators decided to, ANET decided to have it so that mechanic just doesn't occur when you're solo. But the but it's at that point just becomes a matter of, can myself and henchmen be enough to break through, or do I need the power of Mox to punch my way through? For a second, I thought that name was Gold, and I was like, wait a second, I didn't see any guildies on. But most likely, our party is going to be Eris Vasper again because Mesmers are OP. Probably Secret Hollow once again. Mesmers are OP. Spirit. I don't remember if interrupts do anything against Shiro, because I assume this is the henchman going to be both missions, but probably Damon this upcoming mission. Of course, Sister Ty and Asen, who I assume is because he's the spirit henchman. I'm assuming that he's like a heal spirits and not just damage spirits, because that'd be awkward. Alright, but yeah, we'll do our best. But in the meantime, I do hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, wherever you may be, and I'll see you next time.